Redirect? No redirect. Really? Why? Hey, why didn't I get a redirect?
You really didn't?
I really did not get a redirect.
It's fucking, oh my God. It says right here, and Mike checked it too.
Did you end the stream on the YouTube dashboard? Did you hit end stream?
Yes, I hit end stream, and then I hit end stream on OBS right after I did end stream there. It said added. I made sure 3 times.
Did you hit
That's
save?
Why...
Did you hit save?
Yes. Xylee said always make sure you hit save, don't hit OK or I cancel. Yes, that's why I lost the main screen, because I double checked and I said, yep, it's right here. And Xylee came in and told me how to get back to the main screen. It was fucking there.
This is fucking insane. Okay, milkers cannot go in front of our show. It just can't. It can't. I called in to her show before it ended, making sure I had a redirect. I was told multiple times. It is not YouTube's fault. It is not. Whoever's saying it's YouTube's fault, go fuck yourself. Whoever's saying glitch, go fuck yourself. No other show has a fucking glitch. No other show. That's 3 misredirects. 3 misredirects from milkers in 3 weeks. Someone went in and removed that Mr. I want to know what the fuck's going on. Yo, did you remove the redirect out of Roxy's stream?
No.
Well, something's going on because she told me like 3 different fucking times that the redirect was in there. I called right before her show ended. She goes, no, it's in there. It's saved. I'm checking right. It was in there too. Well, it just didn't work again.
Well, she definitely told me she added it. She said, I had already added the redirect and everything. And
well, does Becky still have access to that channel? Who has access to that channel? Someone went in and clearly removed the fucking redirect.
Check, see who has access. Somebody, you think she just didn't do it right, or?
No, she's swearing up and down. She hit saved multiple times. Literally.
I will say, I talked to her an hour before her show, and she said, I was like, let me add the redirect. She goes, no, I already did that. That's the first thing that I did. I was like, all right, perfect. And then before the show started, I said, you added the redirect? She goes, yeah, I added it an hour ago.
Oh. Deal with something here. One minute, guys. I'm checking in logins on that channel to figure out who is the last person in the account. I'm going to figure out who deleted this redirect. And then I'm going to beat their ass. Someone was clearly in the account, deleted the redirect. All right, let's see here. Find out all the accounts that were logged in, when they logged in, the location. We're going to figure this out. Either Roxy's an idiot or someone just logged into that fucking account. All right. Let's see here. Loading up the account. Let's see. Dark. YouTube Studio. Settings. Permissions. Okay, so these are the people that could have deleted the redirect. Kid behind the camera. CD-ROM. Rastov. Beans. Again, kid behind the camera. Rastov. Beans. Or CD-ROM. So let's figure out the last person that was in the fucking account. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. All right, motherfucker. All right, motherfucker. Look, I want you calling in and admitting that you deleted the redirect. All right? Otherwise, I'm going to out it. I'm going to out the city, location, everything. Proving without a shadow of a doubt who fucking did it. Let's start this fucking show.
Here we go again. It's the same old thing. Boogie is lying while Keem is trying to talk to wins. They be bullshitting, spitting lolcow slang. Scam Tommy and kick them out. You know Keem running this gang. But live on YouTube ain't no pre-recorded games. Fuck around you like it's one in your brain. Hey, local, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Local, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Now Boogie got his nipples tippled from a hippie Twiggy who was pretty but shitty towards little Stevie, and 50 years later we all paying the price. But Wings had things that only kings could dream on this history. He leaked to the show and we all pay for it twice. And if page 5 stays high up in Wings' mind like the bird
D-Money, thank you for the 4 months.
We still pay the price. Local, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Local, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you watching it. Local, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Local, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Now Keem's theme is the Scream Team, but mean stream to his team and later come clean that it was all a dream and he owns everything, and the Iron Team was him.
Yep. Kinetic, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you for the 3 months. Dogman, thank you for the 2 months. Anatole.
She can leave, please rescue the kid. Local, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you click it.
Doctor, thank you for the 12 months.
But it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Local, nigga, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Local, nigga, but it's the loud cow.
Thank you, Jared Red.
You clicked it just now.
K Norris, we appreciate you.
Local, you be watching it, you clicked it just now.
Ockling, thank you so much for the 1 gifted. Jay Shrug, appreciate you so much. Mary with the love. Mary with the fucking 20 bomb at the end of the intro song. Are you ready? I know I am. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the absolute worst podcast on all of YouTube. You're watching LolCow Live. Lily with the 5 gifted. Brain Rot with the 1. Dreams became Cash Cow. We'll see him in the Discord soon. And CC, thank you for the 1 gifted. We appreciate all of you so much. Let's get down to business here. Let's get down to had a whole show planned.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, it's a good investment. I think it's a good investment. So,
and Rastov, anything you'd like to say, sir?
Not a goddamn thing. It wasn't me. I swear to God, it was not me. I was literally fucking typing in. You're just fucking with me because I can't call into my own show. You know it was not me. Don't look at me like that. Don't fucking look. I didn't do it. I joked about it one time. And I thought about it twice, but I would never actually fucking do it.
he did it.
I didn't do it.
Mike, anything to say?
It wasn't me. Listen, I did check. Roxy did add a redirect at some point. Unless she removed it on accident, I don't know.
Well, I can see the last person that logged into the account, and I'm waiting for that I told that person to get in waiting, and you're in waiting.
Well,
The
bullshit.
last time I fucking logged in, I added the Kick Zeta fucking emote to the channel, and that's it.
I'm so
was the
glad
last
I don't have
person-
access to
Who
this
was the
shit.
last person to log in?
I want them to come and admit what they did before I start
Yeah, see,
showing.
so we're already here, right? So we don't have to come and admit we're
Exactly.
already here.
What me? What Mike?
I would
what
like that
Rowdy?
person to
I wasn't
come.
watching. I was just assuming Keem was bitching, and I didn't want to hear it. So I just went into waiting to be. Oh, is it Roxy? Here she is.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Can't hear.
Muted Roxy.
As God is my witness, mid fucking stream, before stream, I checked it when I was on the phone. I'm like, midstream, I double checked. Xylee had to tell me how to get back to the main screen because I checked it. I was proud because nobody had to tell me. I was proud. I know I did it. Don't fuck with me, please.
So who
Here's what I'll
logged?
say. No, listen, Roxy. I will defend you here. You called me at or you sent me a voice memo around 5:30 or so to make sure, and it was there.
Yes.
Brookster, thank you for the one gifted. Well, Roxy.
So whoever was the last one to log in may have removed it to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Slurple
So,
Blurple Super
who do you think
chatted
framed you?
$20.
Roxy.
I have a hidden camera in Rastov's bathroom and I saw him furiously gooning and deleting the redirect just a
Who do
few
you think?
minutes ago.
Who do you think framed you? Here's your
Like,
options.
why would somebody do that? Why? I don't know. Who would do that?
Here's your
Access,
options.
that's the question.
Here's your options. Kid behind the camera, Rastov, or Beans.
One of them did that, and you know they did.
You said CD-ROM as well.
Or
he
CD-ROM.
Definitely too scared to do that.
But CD-ROM wouldn't do it.
Listen, I sure as hell didn't do it. The last time this happened, I fucking left the universe.
But yeah, I know Mike wouldn't do that because he fucking quit.
It must have been Beans.
Beans, I don't want to accuse nobody. If I find out you did that, Beans,
Mr.
so
Boogie,
help
did
me.
you enjoy your
I can't.
Adam
I
and
won't
Eve
accuse
a
her.
little too much before the show, lol, and that first one was all yours, and that last 130 minutes before the show was your GF, and there is one more coming tomorrow.
Yeah, what? I got to show you guys what the fuck got sent today.
No, do not show that on stream.
No,
Hold
not
on.
the adult thing. The rest, but it's still in the box. I'm not going to show anything that I can't show.
Oh,
Hold
so
on,
you're
but
gonna
hold
show.
on.
You're gonna
So,
show
Triplex,
charges.
Wait,
is it really you?
Boogie, hold on. There's the way I see it, Keem. There's two people that needed access to that channel today, me and Roxy. There's any other name on there, they had no business being on there, and there's your answer.
Yeah.
There's also someone we're not thinking about
Who?
who checked the channel, Mr. KEEMSTAR. What were you doing on the account? Maybe you
Keem?
did it to fucking
You
send
wouldn't do
someone
that
up.
to me. You wouldn't do that to me. I know you wouldn't.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I
I'm
have an
feeling like I'm about to get outed for something I didn't do.
I have an
Roxy,
entire.
is it possible, Roxy? Is it possible that when you checked midstream after you wrote me that you accidentally removed it? Because I checked, it was there. It was
Listen
there.
to me. This is what I did. I went exactly how I add it. I went, checked, looked at it. Didn't even go near the ad thing. I looked at it. The ad was highlighted. You can't do nothing else. And I said, okay, oh shit, how do I get back to the screen now? Xylee popped up and even taught me how to get back to the main screen so I can see the chat again. No, I did not accidentally delete nothing. Never, no.
Okay, Mike, I need you to do me a favor.
Yes.
Look up, because we have to move on. We have a whole show that we have to get to. Look up how the hell. Oh God, we're getting botted. We have 8,000 likes.
What the fuck? Why do they do that? It costs money to do that. Why are they doing this?
Zay has the channel.
Zay does not have access to the channel.
He just checked.
Okay.
At least I don't think she does. But look,
Oh, somebody just said that.
look up how to check the last person that's like logged into an account that made an edit on a YouTube account, because I only know Google
Okay.
account, not YouTube. So I just lied about
I'll
knowing.
have to show you because I only have management access, so I'm not going to be able to actually see those statistics. But
Yeah, but look up how to do it and then do it on your own YouTube channel, and then you can teach me how to
Okay.
do it. You know what I mean?
all right, yeah, I'll do it right now.
Because I know there's
I'm
some way to do it. I just lied in the beginning, acting like I knew who did it, and I wanted them to admit. But yeah,
Roxy, don't log back into Milkers. Do not log
I'm
back
not.
in.
I'm not. Wait, am I out of it? Let me make sure. Yes, I'm out of it.
all right, Roxy.
Yes, I will
Mike-
take a screenshot every fucking day from now on and show you that it's edited.
Okay,
You know,
Roxy,
Roxy,
Mike.
I saw it personally. I saw it.
Roxy, Mike, we got a show to do. I got to let you guys go.
Okay.
All right,
bye.
I'm looking.
Jesus fucking Christ. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable.
True.
Guys, yesterday Becky and Tina made horrible jokes about Roxy's husband who almost died. It was really, really fucking uncool. And I don't want to beat a dead horse because at this point, Becky's apologized and made things
Dead
right.
corpse.
I'm sorry, what?
You misspoke. You said dead corpse.
Yeah, I don't want to beat a dead corpse.
Dead
Makes
horse.
sense.
Yeah, but if the horse is dead, would it be a corpse?
Would be.
Yeah, so,
Okay, fine. It sounds like you were like beating a human
Hmm.
corpse in my brain, but maybe I'm the sick one.
let's use
You're
our
the
brain.
sick one.
Long story short, if we can get back on track here, a lot of fucked up shit was said about Roxy's husband yesterday, who almost died. And we're going to go through it real quick. Also, today we're going to be picking the tattoo that Rastov's getting. And then Becky like really went off on Rastov. And there's so much that I think all of us want to say about that. I called into the show to address them making the jokes about Roxy's husband almost dying, which was so fucking uncool. You'll see it firsthand, what was said.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't let me talk. I mean, it was pretty fucked up. Like I was trying to explain my point and I kept getting interrupted by Becky. And, the reason why we're going to talk about it in length on today's show is because you kept interrupting me on your show. So now we're going to talk about it here where you can't interrupt me. If you would have just let me settle it and say my piece on Queens last night, we wouldn't have to do all this. Let me lay down some groundwork. Roxy's crying. Her husband almost died. She doesn't know anything. She's in the fucking hospital. He's in the ER, right? And they're fucking, doing work on him. She's crying. She's panicking. Her entire family is worried about what's going on. Queens had a title and a thumbnail praying for Roxy. So Roxy's family said, oh my God, look, Roxy's fellow employees are praying for her. And they click on the video and what do they see? They see this. This is Roxy's family seeing this shit.
For example, if Roxy's husband has to wear a shit bag, can we call him Winnie, like Winnie the Pooh?
What the guy almost died. This is only like 4 hours later that he was taken in an ambulance to the hospital.
Be rude. She's one of our hosts. We're supposed to be
I'm
nice.
sorry.
And now I don't know who's going to do
This
my
is-
Saturday host with me. I'm concerned about her husband. And Becky, you should have a little bit more fucking.
This is how I deal with serious
Have
things.
more love in your heart, Miss. I can't go live on the weekends because of your fucking. What do you got? An apparatus? What is the fucking problem? I forgot what it was. Rhythmatoarthritis. What is the fuck it's called?
My rheumatoid arthritis?
That's what it's called. Rheumatoid arthritis. You got that problem going on, so you can't work weekends. You're trying to keep it under control. Now, Colin, do you know how much shit exploded inside him?
Stop it! Stop it, Tina! How much shit? Was he full of shit like Roxy?
Like, dude, Roxy almost loses her husband. The title and thumbnail is Pray for fucking Roxy. And this is what's being said when Roxy's family, her husband's family, clicks on the video to see them praying. Rastov, this hit close to home for you, right?
Yeah. To be honest, watching this shit again is kind of pissing me off. I don't really like trauma dumping too much, but this is literally how my mum died. She had lung cancer. She was on experimental treatment, and the cancer treatment caused the bowel to perforate, and because she was so sick, they couldn't do anything about it, so she literally just died. You know, so like making tasteless jokes like this, because it's a fucked up way to go, because a lot of the time the doctors can't do anything about it. Like sometimes you have to just wait and see. Sometimes they have to do surgery. Like I've just written this show off, man. I don't give a fuck about these cunts anymore.
And we see some people in the comments like saying like, "Oh, come on, Keem's gone soft, and you know this is the LCU, anything goes." And it's like, motherfucker, I think I have a little bit more pull in this community than fucking random person on Reddit or random person in the chat or random opinion on random fucking show that does way less views than what this show does, right? I think my opinion holds a little bit more weight, excuse me. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is not the case. This was so fucking insanely offensive to so many fucking people that Queens lost something like 50 different members. They canceled their subscription. Go ahead, Boogie. What were you saying?
I wanted to say, we have a culture of dragging each other here, and it's fun sometimes, but we also try to be a community. And I've helped Becky, I've helped Queens, I've helped Tina, they've helped us, right? That's the community we're trying to build here. And I get it. It's fun to make jokes at other people's expense, and we will do that all day. But I'd like to think that if Brantley was in the hospital, we'd all have enough sense to not joke about that. If Desi was in the hospital, I think we would all have enough sense not to joke about that.
It's not about in the hospital. He could have died. You know what I mean? It's like,
I mean, he's septic. That's the important thing.
He was septic.
I have fought off sepsis 3 times, and I barely made it all 3 times. And I got handed a $100,000 bill once because of fighting this off. This is a life-changing moment in Roxy's life, and don't you fucking forget it.
And Rhodey in the chat said there's a difference between going soft and showing humanity. Exactly. There was no humanity shown here at all. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, like cracking jokes like this. I mean, look, maybe I have a different perspective because I'm talking to Roxy and I'm hearing firsthand how bad this is, that Brantley's over there praying for Roxy's husband. Like, you know, she almost lost her fucking husband, right? So maybe my perspective's a little different. But hey, Becky and Tina, guys, listen, if your fucking show and your thumbnail is titled Praying for fucking Roxy, and you know that, you know, they were the husband was septic, I don't want to hear, oh, we didn't know how serious it was. You're just lying. You're flicking off your audience. You think your audience is fucking stupid. You think you can feed them some bullshit line like, oh, I didn't know how serious it was. And you think you're going to get out of it? No, the fucking audience is not that dumb. There's a lot of
some
idiots.
of the audience are like, why are you so upset about it? Like, oh, I understand your situation, but they didn't mean it. Bro, they knew. I don't believe the whole we didn't know how severe it is. Like, first off, who would make this up? Seriously.
And then
Right,
someone else is saying Roxy's lying. She's literally sending us videos from the fucking hospital. I don't think she's lying. But let's continue.
I mean, he had a smell from all the way from the rooter to the tutor.
Stop it! I can't with you. Yes, I know it's a life or death situation, and it's very, very serious.
See?
I'm also the person who will start crying.
Yes, I know it's a life or death situation. Yes, I know it's a life.
It's very, very serious.
Word for word, you said it right there that you knew.
Yep.
Hi. So when the stream started, I did not know he was septic. I found out during the stream. So it's fine to hate on me all you want for this. I deserve it. I went too far yesterday. But also, can you not lie about me while you're doing it? That would be
super
nice.
chatted $20. My dad had cancer and died from sepsis. I won't be watching Becky for a while.
We got a couple stars. We got a couple donuts coming up.
Becky literally said at one point that Roxy lies so much she didn't fully believe how serious it was. Like, come on now.
Okay, well, I guess you shouldn't watch this show either.
UPGR4D3 super chatted $20. Becky literally cries about a dirty house video, but a family member on death's door is fair game.
Yeah.
Thick
Yep.
Wah
Okay, I
super
had no
chatted
idea he was
$20.
dying. Okay, can we
Making
stop
fun of
it
each
with
other
this?
is fine, but bringing someone's suffering spouse or family into a cold joke like that is too far. Keem isn't soft. He's thinking like a manager. Prayers for Roxy and Rastov is a bigger man right now.
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it. But you say right in the clip that you know it's a life or death situation.
I found out after the stream started from the chat, from what the chat said. I had no fucking clue. I thought this was like when Brenda went to the hospital for her appendix and everyone was making all fucking jokes about it. I did not know. Once I started the stream, I saw people saying in the side.
Did you stop making jokes after you found out, like, at this point, then there's no more jokes after this?
There were jokes throughout the stream until I saw it hurt rocks. Okay, Rastov, stop being so smug. As soon as I saw
Look,
it,
I'm just
That's a
asking a
legitimate
question based
What's
on what you
smug?
fucking said.
You're just saying when you found out it was sepsis, you said it was serious. You stopped joking. So we're asking, did you actually
You said
stop?
you had no idea, and then they told you, and you carried on. So, like, what is it? Which is it?
should I just
real
can I
quick?
fucking
Real quick. Look, I do appreciate that you apologize and you're trying to make it right with Roxy. I know this comes across like we're beating a dead horse, but I'm going to go through it because you wouldn't let me talk on your show yesterday. So I'm going to do it on my show. That's
You
fair.
can. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just saying don't fucking lie about it while you do it.
What's the lie?
You can go about it all you want. I don't fucking care.
Can you
Where's
help-
the lie?
Where's the
Milking me
lie?
for Rastov. I'm not talking to you. I know you guys are milking me for content.
Where's the
No
lie?
way.
Where's the
I-
lie?
Yeah, where's the lie?
Walk
Where's
us
the
know
lie?
through
what
the
the lie
lie.
is.
Walk us through the lie.
When he said, I knew it was sepsis and he's fucking dying. I didn't know he was dying. And guess what? He's not dead. He's here. Jesus Christ, can we please keep things in perspective?
And then you found out and carried on. So, like, it invalidates literally what you just said.
We're not talking about you or your mom.
I'm not talking about me. I'm not. This is. I'm. That's not
We're
about me.
just
This is
saying
not about
that
me.
you
This is
can't-
literally
you
about what
can't-
you are saying and what you said in the
You're not
clip.
letting me
You
respond.
can't
You
make a
said no.
joke.
Your whole thing is you didn't know how serious it was, and then you found out how serious it was, and you carried on. So your fucking argument doesn't
No,
make
you're
sense because you instantly fucking went against your own argument.
listening.
Try again.
Listen, Rastov.
I am listening. You're not. You're literally. Oh my god, you're so
literally still
stupid.
talking. Shut the fuck up. If I saw the second I saw it upset Roxy, I was sorry to Roxy. If it pissed you off, Rastov, I'm sorry.
It's not. This is not about me. This isn't about me. This is about you saying that your justification was that you didn't understand the severity of it, and then you found out the severity, and you carried on.
Dude, if you didn't
People still make jokes.
Let
It's
me-
jokes. What mattered is if it was serious to Roxy. Was
Do you literally believe the own bullshit coming out of your mouth?
excuse
No,
me,
of course
can
she
I
doesn't.
ask you a question? Let me just ask you the most simple question.
Am I going to be able to answer, or should I just save it for Queens?
Wait, are you
Because-
are you mad that you're being interrupted? This is what you did on my show, on your show.
What, Keem? I didn't hear you.
Are you mad that you're being interrupted? This is what you did to me on your show.
Yep.
It's not that. I don't mind if I'm being interrupted with a purpose.
Jared the
but
Red
Rastov
super
is saying
chatted
the same
$20.
things 3 times in
They
a row.
think it's funny. $1,000
1
each
second.
docked pay for the month. Second mistake, 1 week suspension with fill-ins so it's not a dead show. And third time fired.
Becky,
That's what I would do being. Punishments don't work anymore.
okay, Becky, here's the thing. The title and thumbnail was praying for Roxy. And you were praying for Roxy because her husband had a medical emergency. And you knew that much.
Yeah, I knew that something happened with her husband. I did not pay attention
And
to
then
the
you
thumbnail and title.
And then you
which I
knew it
think
was
is very
septic.
important.
You knew it was septic because you made the joke that he was full of shit like Roxy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until after the show started. And then people were saying in the chat that he was. That's how I my fucking information. Do you want to check all my texts and call logs on my phone? I didn't fucking
You're changing.
know shit.
Well, okay.
You're
Well,
derailing.
Becky,
You're
can I ask you-
derailing.
can
You're
I ask you a
derailing.
quick-
I have you dead to rights with the last sentence I just said, and then you derailed. You obviously
let
knew
me-
it was septic.
What was
That's
the last one?
you
Let me
knew that it
clarify.
was septic. Buggy, stop. You knew it was septic. That's why you made the joke that he was full of shit.
Actually, I didn't know from the start of the stream. What's hard to understand here?
Thick
When the
Wah
stream
super chatted
started,
$20. Becky, you literally just said you found out and kept making jokes. How would you react
No,
if your spouse
not
was
denying
dying or hurt
that.
and someone laughed in your face? Take accountability and leave my boy Rastov out of it.
appreciate
I
you, man.
already took accountability. And Rastov is going to be part of it as much as he keeps putting himself back into it, making this all about him. Rastov, I'm sorry.
That's not a, no. Stop trying to use my personal situation to invalidate what I said, because what I said was based on what you said.
Like the sensitive little baby you are.
No. See, this is what I mean. It's more fucking deflection. It's more deflection. You're using my situation to try and invalidate the point that I made. That's literally all you're doing.
Situation, so now I'm addressing.
No,
it.
I brought up my situation as why I got triggered by it, right? But that doesn't change that you still did what you did, and that you said you didn't know, and then you found out, and then you kept going. Keep talking, because you're just digging yourself a bigger hole. Keep talking, go.
Bullshit, I'm giving you content. Shut up and take it. Jesus Christ, you're welcome.
This is not fucking content. This is fucking like someone's fucking spouse almost dying.
Yeah,
this is your problem.
I didn't know they almost died, and if you don't think it should be used,
and then you found out and kept doing it.
True.
Yeah,
you're not the.
You are incapable of being wrong. Stop trying to invalidate what I'm saying by using my situation.
I'm not talking about you anymore. Shut the fuck up.
You keep fucking mentioning it.
I'm not talking about you anymore. If you think it's in poor taste to make content out of it, stop the fucking show right now. You guys are making content out of it.
We're not making content out of Roxy's husband. We're making content out of you.
Feel free to leave. Feel free to leave. No one invited you up.
Yes, please do. Come back later once we've gone over the story.
Guys, let her say whatever she wants to say so we can move on. Becky, go ahead. The floor is yours. No one's going to interrupt you. Say what you need to say, and then you got to go. We got to move on. We got to have a whole show.
Yeah, I'll head out. All I wanted to say was about the septic thing and saying about the thumbnail and everything. I didn't know he was septic before the show. And the thumbnail, I guess I should take a better look at thumbnails before the show, but half the time I don't even look at them. I don't make them. Mike does that part. I don't make titles or thumbnails. I don't even fucking look at it besides going on the live stream to start this. What? It's the truth.
Then why did you start talking about Roxy's husband? How did you know to talk about it?
Because it was in the show notes.
Oh, so it's in the show notes. So in the show notes, it clearly says Roxy's husband had a medical emergency and was. What did it say?
It said, talk about this is the exact words from my show notes. Talk about Roxy's situation with her husband. Spend time. That's all I fucking knew. Besides the short little conversation I had with Mike before the show.
But how could you talk about it? How could you talk about it if you didn't know anything? That's
all I knew. Ask Mike. I'm telling you the fucking truth. You want to see the show notes he sent me? I asked him, I said this already on my show yesterday. I asked him around 4 p.m. yesterday, hey, do we have notes or anything for our show tonight? He said, oh, I have to redo everything because of what happened with Roxy. I said, what happened with Roxy? And he said, oh, her husband's in the hospital because he had some problems breathing. And I said, oh, is it serious? What's going on? And he said, I don't know. Who the fuck knows with Roxy? And we carried on.
So you picked poop jokes just randomly and it just happened to land? Is that right?
You're saying it's Mike's fault?
I take accountability for what I did. I'm
super chatted $20. This man lost his mom and she has the audacity to call him a little baby. But when Becky's dirty house got exposed, she was threatening everyone with the worst. That's so demented.
Yeah.
You know why? Because when that was the same way, if you can respect Rastov's trauma in his situation, how come you can't respect mine in the very same comment? At least be consistent and not a hypocrite.
All right, Becky. Go.
All right, see ya.
Thank you,
dude.
Fuck me, dude.
I don't know what the point. I don't know what the point of her coming in here. She just looks like a liar. Every time she talks, she looks more like a liar. Like I don't know what the point of that was. Anyhow,
classic Becky. But I do want to say one thing. You commented recently about me interrupting to try to deflect. I'm never doing that shit again. You are so fucking correct.
You got to stop doing that because it just is it's bad content and it's annoying to everyone, including the
now
viewers.
that I've seen her do it, I'm never going to do it again.
Cynthia Breyer super chatted $20. Where's Tina?
Oh, Tina's wrong too, but here's the difference. Tina took real accountability and moved on. Becky's still trying to say somehow she's innocent.
It's the I'm sorry, but, right? You can't keep saying, I'm sorry, followed by a fucking explanation about why you did the thing. You're either sorry or you're not.
Winsong super chatted $20. My husband had the same problem and he went septic. He had colon cancer stage 3 and died 4 months later. He was 39. Becky is a pig.
This is why people are canceling their memberships. This is why.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. That's fucked
Master
up.
Champagne super chatted $20. Becky needs to admit she made a mistake that was intended to be a joke. She should understand that peoples make mistakes and that's okay. What you do to make it right makes you also a part of who you choose to be in life.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
So I'm sorry, I'm inappropriate. This is what you guys sign up for when you watch Queens. Stop
All right,
calling me person.
take a minute of silence for Roxy. Roxy, let me say this with much concern. Please get all that shit cleared out of him. Because it could kill him. Go in his lungs, go in his heart, it could fuck him up. Make sure you change his bag with gloves on, Roxy. Don't be drunk, don't be high, because that's been your excuse lately. And I'll take care of the husband, because you've been with him how many years? 50? And he's never had another woman but you? I'd hate for him to go to heaven or hell and fuck another bitch, because that really pisses you off.
She's the only. Never. Let me behave.
Yes, that's the only woman he's ever slept with.
Stop setting me up to be bad, Tina. Stop it. No wonder why
She
he stuck
said he was a virgin from another country, and the first thing he fucked was her.
No wonder he stuck with her. I can't imagine. He doesn't know any better.
That's it. You don't.
Dude, is this not diabolical?
Yes.
Again,
Fucking
the
hell, dude.
title and thumbnail of this stream is Praying for Roxy. Roxy's family.
They're not even making fun of her. They're making fun of him.
Him.
Roxy's,
the guy dying.
Roxy's family, right, clicks on the video and watches it. And they're extremely upset that Roxy's fellow employees, colleagues, are doing this. They're making a mockery of this guy almost dying. Like, where the fuck is your humanity?
Finn super chatted $20. Becky throws my PTSD in my face and tells me to take my anger meds, but when someone brings up her trauma, she cries like a baby and wants people punished. Make that make sense.
And here's
double standard as hell. F that Razorback hog.
Here's the
Fucking
other
A.
thing.
Junk with Funk super chatted $26.78. She's a lying, disrespectful. See you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Rastovo, well handled.
Here's the
Appreciate
other
you, bro.
thing. I was planning to get through this fast. And now her coming in and just, bro, it's like, dude, now this is going to be like half the fucking show.
Yep.
Yep.
What if he dies and he dies only having fucked one person? It's Tina, I can't. Can we talk about we have to talk about something else. I'm going to get myself. I can't.
So she knows he's could die. It's right there. She knows he's septic, makes the joke after knowing he's septic. She clearly knows he could die. Like, this whole like song and dance, I didn't know how serious it was, is a bold-faced lie. It's literally a lie.
I can't. I've been having
Maybe
a hard
God's
ass
only
life the
fucking her
past
in this
few
thing.
days.
He's fucked 3 different sides of her, though. He's fucked her a fat woman, a medium woman, now an olive oil looking woman. So he's had every side of fucking her he can
He's
have.
had small,
He's got
medium-
multiple personality disorders, too. She could be 5 different people, so he's had a share. He had a share with her. But we're hoping you get better, Mr. Roxy.
That he got her small, medium, and large. Listen, obviously this is serious. Obviously Roxy is really serious, and I hope everything.
Yeah, I wonder if this shit is the same color as his hair.
Obviously serious.
How he super chatted 20
I fucking can't, dude.
Oh my
$6
god.
emoji, folded hands emoji.
Listen,
Here we go.
it's. Oh wait, are we doing a moment of silence? Shit.
What is this? Are we doing a moment of silence? Praying for Roxy. Moment of silence. What is this? I can't believe y'all. There is no excuse for this. This is fucked.
Quantum Chris super chatted $20. It's also showing she clearly has every opportunity to just keep her mouth shut but keeps making joke after joke. Literally
Yeah, it's free to
pauses,
say
then decides to continue just for her joke. She screams over people just to get her jokes in. Phantom
Yeah, it's
Mutation super
free to say
chatted
nothing.
$20. Alt Ken here. I agree with Ken Prime completely and gonna make bacon tonight. Look, this is what Becky wanted. She wanted to make the show about Herschel like always.
Then there's some Queens fans and Becky fans like in the chat, and they're saying shit like, "Oh, look at Keem destroying Queens, destroying his #2 show. Oh, leave Becky alone. You're using Becky for content, motherfucker. I don't fucking care. Queens
Therapy.
Queens
Yeah.
could shut down tomorrow. It could shut down. I don't give a flying fuck right? I don't care. I don't care. Like the money I make on Queens, how successful the show is, I'll burn it down, make a new one. I'm fucking KEEMSTAR. Maybe you forgot that. I didn't. I'll make a new fucking show. All right?
Yep.
I don't know who the fuck you think I is, but I'm KEEMSTAR. I'll make a new one.
This is a man who in the last week said he'd burn this show down. And this is the show he's on. So I don't know what the fuck you're thinking. And if you want to blame somebody, you should start with the person that fucked up and won't take accountability with it. Not Keem for holding her accountable, but Becky for fucking up and not holding herself accountable. I learned a lot. I see people mentioning it, and of course you're going to mention it. I'm the guy who faked cancer, and I fucked up, but I eventually took accountability. And I've learned it's the easiest thing in the world to say, I'm sorry for the pain I've caused. How can I fix it? That's all Becky had to say when she came in here. Why the fuck she won't is beyond me.
Grievous Demise super chatted $20. There's some things we don't jockey about. Some things are too far. And her defense is narcissistic.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's continue. This clip's almost done.
I ain't bringing you to church. You're Jewish. That's a typical Jewish person laughs at everything. You don't laugh at money though, do you, bitch? You right on the dollar though, ain't you? That's why you always get Keem on that fucking even money, because you're Jewish. That's a Jewish.
It's true. It's true. I can't let it go. Do you know when I was a kid, I counted. I have.
Okay, so there's that. Then Becky and Tina backtracked real quick.
Yes.
Listen, all right, listen, I'm going to try to be serious. It is obviously very serious. I'm so sorry you're going through that, Roxy, and I hope that he gets better quickly.
And he's full of shit just like her brown eyes.
Do you think that all her shitting that she's been doing the past few weeks was like foreshadowing? It was foreshitting.
Well, if it's cold.
So, like, dude, like this defense doesn't even make sense. Okay, now she knows it's serious. Now she's apologizing, and look at her in full laughter about it. Like, your defense makes no sense, Becky.
I'm not here to defend myself right now. What I am here to say is, can we stop saying I didn't take accountability for this when I went on Milkers and apologized? I'm doing a stream.
I'm talking about when you were here 30 seconds ago. Do it now. You got time now. Do it now.
She's already done it. She's already done it. And
I apologized 500 times. So all I'm saying is stop asking me to take accountability. I already have.
She has
accountability.
And I acknowledge that. I acknowledge that.
I wish you did it here, but go ahead.
I acknowledge
accountability here too. I did not want to hurt Roxy. When I was making jokes, I was making jokes to lighten the mood. I was not doing it to try to hurt somebody. I was not trying to hurt her. It was okay. Listen, you can argue and disagree with me all you want. Why I was doing it. Maybe that's why you would do it, Keem. That's not why I did. I was making jokes. It's a shit-talking show that I talked shit on. As soon as I saw it bothered her, I immediately apologized. Instantly. As soon as I
You suck, but the more you talk, the worse it gets for you, so you should probably just leave.
Yep, I literally gave you a script.
Seriously.
Just say it. Just say it.
Saying the accountability thing, because I took it.
I'm sorry for the pain I caused. How can I make it up to you guys?
Let's hear from Roxy. Roxy's here.
Easiest thing in the world to say. Just say it.
Let's hear from
Boogie.
Can I just say one thing? I did not watch any of that video. I only seen the 2 clips I played today through Cafe. Becky and Tina, you two are the most disgusting fucking human beings I ever fucking met in my life. And I pray that nothing ever happens to anyone in your family, because God knows you're going to fucking hell. Fuck you and Tina, and fuck both of your fucking apology.
She didn't even know how bad it was, Becky. You should have let me talk on the show last night and fix this last night for you, for Roxy, for everybody. But no, I'm wrong.
I did let you talk.
No, you
but
didn't.
you came into my show coming in to say why you wanted me to apologize. And I just said that wasn't even necessary, because if I hurt Roxy.
Becky wa naita. Big face, 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 big face.
You know, I didn't need to hear you say that I needed to apologize, because as soon as I realized it hurt her, the apology was instant. That was all I needed to know.
You should stop talking after that. How can I take account? How can I make
Becky,
it up?
Becky, you gotta stop.
Now, like I just did right now.
Becky, you gotta stop invading my show. I'm just trying to get through this and make our points.
All right, just like I make the points, but can we stop saying things like I'm not taking accountability? I fucking did.
Okay,
I still
but
am.
listen.
Sorry,
I'm talking-
but invalidates the fucking apology. You
I didn't say but right now.
Rastov,
I'm sorry,
Rastov,
period.
stop, because we're gonna go in loops. When I say you're not taking accountability, I'm
Bay
talking in that moment.
9,478 super
And you
chatted
know it.
$19.99. W. Rastov, I don't care if people say you're not entertaining, it's your presence. Also, it's Tina's fault to you.
I'm talking
No, I
about you
didn't know
not
that's
taking
what you-
accountability in that moment. You're apologizing in the clip that we're watching, but then also cracking jokes after. You're saying, oh, I know how serious it is, but then cracking jokes after. So when I'm talking about that, I'm reacting to the clip. Since then, you've apologized. Since then, you've taken accountability. But this whole thing where I'm a liar, like I'm not standing for it. Becky, stop coming in here. Now, again, in this clip that we have to now watch again, she acknowledges that it's serious, but then continues making jokes. So in this moment, she is actually not really taking accountability.
Boom was sick. That means he didn't get checked out properly. Because in order for it to turn septic, that means he let it go for a long time. Roxy, you're a nurse. You should have smelled that infection when he laid next to you, girl.
No,
you got to do better with that sniffer.
No, that could have happened immediately.
Body.
No, as soon as it perforated, it could have gone right into his blood and he could have become septic really quickly. So that's scary. That could have just happened.
So you knew.
14 super chatted $20. The gaslighting is insane. Her accusing you of lying on her name is insane. Her saying, I know this is a life and death situation. 2, I didn't know he is dying. Insane.
That's
Accusing you of lying about the situation is nuts.
Exactly.
Happen out of nowhere.
That happened to me.
I wonder how that goes hand in hand with him having the hard time breathing. I don't know. I just hope everything is okay, Roxy.
That's it. Shut down his organs.
That are you? Wait, I don't. Here's the problem, guys. Stop it. Stop. I don't know if Tina's fucking with me or not. Like,
No, it's
what if
serious.
you're
It shut down my
serious?
organs.
Okay.
It shut down my kidneys. I had to go into kidney dialysis.
Wait, it
room.
shut down your organs. How did this become about you, Tina?
No, I'm saying sepsis shuts down your organs and can stop you from
Okay.
breathing. So shut the fuck up.
Sepsis is very
That's
serious.
That's goddamn respect for Mr. Roxy.
Tina, like you have any respect? You're talking.
So Tina's starting to recognize the audience is turning on them. So Tina's doing some damage control right now, trying to wake fucking Becky out of it, right?
Yep.
And Becky's just not coming out of it.
About shit just like the rest of us, saying his shit looks like your hair.
No, I said I wonder.
So yeah, that's pretty much what was going on. What now, Boogie?
Probably another fucking broom or maybe a dead rat. I don't know. I'll let
right,
somebody
can you
else handle
let
it.
someone else
Nobody's
get it?
answering the door. Can I go answer since nobody's coming?
For fuck's sake, can I just get through this?
Yes, please do. I'll take care of this. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Oh, she's got it.
All right. Guys, should we go an extra like 30 minutes today?
Sure.
Because like Becky's derailed our
2
show.
hours.
May as well if it's going to take an extra 30 minutes to get through it.
I mean, we should go an extra 30 minutes, right? Becky clearly derailed our show multiple times. We have a lot to get through.
I'm so glad I never
Mike then called in and apologized to Roxy.
said that. I would never.
I want to take a second, Roxy. I'm going to take a second to tell Roxy I am sorry for the comments made to your husband. I hope everything gets better.
Me too.
I can't even message Roxy.
I'm
I
sorry
wanted
that
to
Becky
message.
did that, Roxy. I should have a better co-host with some moral compass, but I don't. She's Jewish. She believes in boiled eggs, not fried eggs. She's just, she's just a fucking piece of shit, Roxy. But I'll apologize.
Jewish? Why'd you bring that up?
Because you're a
Because I was-
pillar. Because you're a
Because when I
pillar
was in
of
jail,
moral
she
excellence,
get the
Tina.
Jewish girl's fucking breakfast because she got boiled eggs, a slice of cheese, and an apple. The rest of us fat bitches got oatmeal.
She's pissed off at me. She said I'm a piece of shit, and she's right. I'm trying to not allow this.
You are a piece of shit, though.
Who's in chat
This
to
man,
stop?
So you get the point. Mike went in to try to apologize, do some damage control.
Mamba 1977 super chatted $24.56. Keem, for the love
This
of
is
God,
serious.
why do you give Becky so many chances? Wings make one mistake and exit. Becky makes thousands of mistakes and nothing. She
Be-
is rotten to the core. I
Becky
hope
made
she gets
one.
what she deserves.
Excuse me. Wings made one mistake. I will be talking about Wings later in a different context, but Here's me trying to call in and fix all this. You know, I wanted Becky and Tina to listen to me of how serious this is and how they fucked up and how they need to apologize and make this right. I call in to try to fix it. And I was dealt with an angry Becky that wanted to fight me and interrupt me and not let me talk. And that's the reason why we're all going through this again today. There's other stuff I want to talk about. We got to pick a tattoo for Rastov. There's other things we want to talk about. We don't want to be reacting to fucking Queens, Becky. We're not using this for content. But now, because of this that you're about to see, I made it my mission that I will be talking about it.
And like, you guys are going to have to make like a real apology. You got to understand Roxy's whole family's watching this.
Okay, so I'm trying to, but people keep
Okay, let me finish what I'm saying.
I don't, but I don't even need to hear more.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
I wanted to say this because it might sound more sincere.
Let me finish what I am saying.
My apology would sound more I know.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
You're missing my point. You're going to undermine the apology by telling us what to say. Oh my God, fine.
You got to understand that Roxy's entire family watches the LCU.
Team. I'm already saying you don't need to explain it to me. I'm
Roxy
sorry.
could probably take a joke, whatever, and write it off. But it's her entire family who are thinking they're going to lose a loved one today. This was like a near-death experience. The guy almost died. Right?
Okay, you're full of shit. You're full of shit. I can say you're not even okay. I left the call because Keem won't even shut up for me to be able to apologize.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. That's what she did to me when I called in and tried to fix this and explain to her how serious this was and why people were canceling their memberships to Queens and why everyone's saying fuck Queens and unsubscribing and all that. But nope, I get interrupted over and over again. So guess what? We're going to talk about it on this show now. Sorry. I didn't want to. We had a whole show planned to go over the fucking tattoos and this and that. But now we're going to talk about it where you can't interrupt me. Roxy obviously got a frantic phone call from her family members who were watching Queens. And they tuned in because the title and thumbnail was praying for Roxy. So they want to see what was being said. They were mortified at what they were hearing Becky and Tina say, and they called Roxy and Roxy's family in tears at what was being said about their loved one. Roxy said in chat, use my pic as a thumbnail, prayers for Roxy, only to make fun of my situation. My sister calls me in tears asking why they would do this to you as coworkers. It's okay, Tina and Becky. I wouldn't expect anything less. Laugh all you want, but I pray nothing like this ever happens to either one of your family members. I'm so disgusted with this whole universe. Bye. And that's a defeated woman. I can't imagine what it's like almost losing your fucking husband, your spouse. You're like in a fucking waiting room at the hospital and you get calls from your relatives that they're doing this. That's insane to me. Then Rastov called in and really went after Becky because this affected him and his mom. The same thing.
I mean, get your own show to manager. Fucking rock.
So then Becky decides to turn her sights on Rastov. And this is the main thing I really want to talk about today.
Juan super chatted $19.99. Boogie dinner on me or the goat, enjoy the footlong.
Literally,
I know you got Rastov pissed off, and he is wings.
Well, Rastov,
he is the wings of that show over there.
Rastov, oh, my nose is itchy. Rastov is just pissed off because I said a truth today before I kicked his poor, sorry buttocks off the show, which is that he's irrelevant. He's the least important one. Sorry, Rastov. Don't come bitching at me unless you can handle taking it back.
Well, I think, you know what, Mike? We might have to look for some outside employment. Because if we keep going with Becky, we're both going to be sitting on the fucking totem pole.
I think Rastov is just busy focusing on me right now and us so that he could take his mind off the fact that he's on Lolcow Live and will likely be gone within the next month after he's been used, abused, tattooed, and branded. They're going to chuck his ass out and get somebody else who's better in there. So he has to deflect and focus on everyone else to take his mind off his tragic situation.
But you make fun of Rastov. He made me $1,000, made us $1,000 and 300 members in one night by putting lipstick on. That's more than you do, pig.
No,
that's right.
Fucking truth.
Becky.
It's interesting she uses the word deflect, right? Because she starts coming at me to try and get people off the fact that she just said all of this horrible shit. None of what she said past this point actually bothered me. I found it funny that this was the tactic that she was trying to use, because if I'm so irrelevant, why spend the rest of your show trying to shit on me? Would have made more sense shitting on somebody with some clout.
I want to say
we're not going to forget.
What she said from here on out actually bothered me quite a bit, Rastov, because I've given you a really hard time in the last 30 days, and I've been trying to whip you into shape. And yes, I've loomed over you just like Twiggy did, and I'm sorry for it. I've loomed over you the threat that you might get fired someday, right? To try to whip you into shape. But she's calling you a retard. You're my retard. You're Keem's retard, okay? I'm fighting for you to be the best content creator you can be. She's trying to drag you down. That hurt my feelings. That pissed me off.
Yeah, we're gonna bully you. You know that, right? We're gonna bully
comes
you.
With the territory.
But we're not gonna let them bully you. Fuck that. We got your back, Rastov. I'm
Yes.
so serious.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much.
And here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing. Becky missed multiple days, multiple weekends on Queens. You went in to stream for Queens and you made them thousands of dollars. And in case the audience doesn't know, you should know, Rastov doesn't get money for that. Anyone that covers from someone
Quantum
else,
Chris
they're
super
literally
chatted
doing it.
$20 to keep his mind off his tragic situation. Yeah, Becky, it's so tragic he's on the main show making much more money and is on the show you're clearly jealous of not being on, rolling on the floor laughing.
Here's the thing.
Like I'm supposed to feel bad about it, right? Like,
here's the thing. When Zay Zudit fills in for someone, or Boogie fills in for someone, or Rastov fills in for another show, they don't get paid to do that. They're doing that out of the generous of their heart to help that show because someone cannot be there. You know, whatever the situation is. And I know for a fact how much money Rastov has made Queens. He's probably made them close to $5,000, right? He's covered for them, what, twice, 3 times?
I think it's like two or three times at least.
2 or 3 times.
And they're record-setting streams, too, by the way. They're some of the best streams Queens has had.
Lion super chatted $19.99. Boogie, when are you coming back to Houston? Would love to meet y'all. Also, Becky is a loser who needs to be punished.
Lions, I'll see you
I don't think
this
she
Saturday, this Sunday at Retropalooza. We'll also be live streaming from Retropalooza this Saturday. I'll be in Houston this Saturday. I hope to see you.
She shouldn't be punished. She should just sit with this.
Lebrowski, you said, is this the whole show? Zzz, like you're tired? You might as well fuck off, bro. You might as well fuck off. This is probably not going to be the show for you because it's taken so long to get through this. This is probably going to be most of the show. You might as well just fuck off, bud.
Love you, though.
That's definitely not more than I've done when I'm here. Back when our days were good, they were very good.
Yeah, but you got shitty, Becky.
I didn't get shitty. You got shitty. You're the one who sits back the whole fucking show. I'm engaged. This is my third fucking...
I mean, get your own show to manage.
Okay. So that's that clip, right? And then let's see. She starts taking shots at Rastov. Rastov.
You're welcome. Oh.
Rastov calls in, says this.
That's very mad.
What's up, Crash Dov?
2 things. First off, people are canceling their Queens memberships to join live. And second,
I bet you're there waiting to suck their dicks, aren't you, Rastov?
I'm getting myself removed from your channel because I refuse to make any more money for you, cunt.
Okay, goodbye.
See, you are, and that's what pisses me off. I didn't do anything to him. I didn't do anything to D-Money. But every time you piss somebody off, I gotta get the fun of it too.
Here's Rastov taking the moral high ground when he sold his fucking soul for a spot on Local Live. Fuck off, Rastov. Oh, I don't want to give you any more money, you cunt. That's right. All you do is take money away from other shows. Fuck off, Rastov, acting like you're somebody. You're nobody. And by the way, guess what? You're about 400 pounds heavier than I expected when you stood up.
What were you trying to say, Boogie?
This is a woman who sold her fucking soul of her spot for the second place show. She's a woman who shaved her fucking head to get her spot back. And you're, fuck you. What the fuck?
Let's continue.
Wow, big shock. You waited till you got on the big show to show everybody how big you are. You want to start a war with me? I'll be friends with everyone in the universe except for you, Rastov. You're the most useless person here, so don't come to me bitching about making money for my fucking show when you being on this show is part of what helped you break through to where you are now. Fuck off, you ungrateful cunts. You have the nerve to call me a cunt when you're a man. You know what? Pussies are way stronger than dicks.
Hey, I'll get an thanks a lot. Now we don't have a host tonight. Thanks a lot, you 3 fucking dummies. Because Becky refuses to do the show tonight because of y'all motherfuckers.
I
Thanks
don't
a lot,
give a
you
fuck.
fucking dummies.
No. She fucking interrupted me when I called in yesterday and wouldn't let me speak. That's the only reason why we're going through all this.
I get it, but now she ain't gonna do the show now because of the shit with Cafe this morning and everything else. I'm tired of getting fucked over, Keem. I didn't sign up to get fucked over all the time, bro.
That's not our fault.
A couple of hours. Well, I don't mind.
That's not
and
our
Tina,
fault.
you can come hang out with us.
That's
I
literally
don't
not
mind.
our fault.
Yeah,
That's not
she
our
can hang out.
fault.
More money for Boogie. Oh no. Oh no.
I'll go.
So we're doing 4 hours then?
I'll do
I'll go
4
fuck.
hours. If Queens isn't going to go live tonight, I'll do 4 hours.
Let's go. You know who's not going to fill in for
Black
Becky?
Belladonna super
Boogie
chatted
or
$20.
or anybody.
Love y'all, Rastov. It's fun to troll you. I'm sorry you had to deal with this talentless pig who thinks that skin color equals speech and dialect.
But I gotta be honest. Becky. A lot of this criticism that you were giving Rastov, where Rastov can't take the heat and all this other stuff. If you're quitting and you're not doing Queens tonight, I don't think you could take the heat, Becky. Honestly.
True.
We're just reacting to what you said on your show. We obviously disagree with you. We have a right to express why we disagree with it. All right?
Yeah.
If you're going to crash out and be like, I ain't doing the show tonight.
Maxisker up super chatted $20.
Seems like you got thin skin.
Becky is talentless. Rastov, bro, you are the man. Tina needs a new host to join her.
Appreciate you, bro.
All I know is Lizzie and all these other like Queen fans or whatever. I ain't going to walk on eggshells. I'm not going to be like, ooh, I don't want to upset Becky. No, dude, she did something stupid. I'm going to fucking say something. And I tried to say something on her show.
Now she's gonna play the victim again. Should have kept wings and fired the slam pig.
I tried to say something on her show to fix this, to resolve it. But she kept going. So now we're going to respond to it. Pigeon, Valdemar Pigeon, welcome to Pay Pig.
Welcome back, my brother. It's good to see you, dude. Now, let's not get this twisted. Her saying that she's not doing the show is not because she's upset. This is fucking sympathy baiting. She is trying to get people onto her side because she ate a whole bowl of shit right now. That is the only reason she's doing this. Don't fucking let her manipulate you, because that is what she does. Bro, these are fucking rough
she
clips
sent
to
me.
watch.
She did send me a text
BB
saying,
underscore Phil super chatted $22.33. Even after becoming an LCL host, Rastov still answers personal DMs. He remains active on the Discord and talks to fans there. He also manages a show while hosting his own second show. Rastov is just great for the company.
Yep.
Thank you, bro.
SMD
I need to be able to talk. I might have to pause
YSLO5
this.
super chatted $26.56. Wait, we finally bought Cotting Queens. Hall LLLLAYUUUUUUUYA.
okay.
About time that walking screaming cancer of content can end and people's ears are finally saved.
I need to be able to talk. She sent me a text. She said, you going on and on about the situation is making it worse, and you know it. And I can't talk back even on my own show because you're the boss. That's not true. Did I punish Tina? Did I punish Becky for what they said? No. But I have a right to an opinion.
C4N3 super chatted $20. Tina, nobody wants to hear your complaining after acting like a piece of crap last night. Time to grow up, Tina.
I will roast the fuck out of that useless.
It auto-played at like the perfect moment. Okay. I am trying to pull up my ground control to pause this, and it's just not on my... I don't know what the fuck's going on. Anyhow, let's continue with the clip.
Do you realize, Rastov, the entire main show is tanking because of you? Our entire universe is tanking because they put you on Lolcow Live, Rastov. So don't come here acting like you make anybody money. You're costing us, the entire LCU, tens of thousands of dollars by being here.
That is not true. That is literally not true. First of all, the money this month is up from the previous month, and the previous month was up from the previous month. The LCU, as far as money goes, is up, and it's growing every single fucking month. Every single fucking month. It's growing and growing and growing. Okay? Now, are the views down currently, right now, in the LCU? Yes, the views are down. But here's another interesting fact. At this time, when Rastov was hired, at that same exact time, views were down across the board on YouTube streamers. Xylie's checked it. I checked it. Multiple people have checked in. The only people that are getting a boost right now at this exact time is like H3H3, Nicholas Diorio, and a few others that are covering the iDubbbz creator clash, iDubbbz versus fucking H3H3 drama, because that's a major drama going on YouTube right now. Those streamers that are covering that, their views are up. Everyone else is down. And that's just a fucking fact. And it's because it's getting warmer outside and more people are spending less time online. You know, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Or unless YouTube changed something with the algorithm or something like that. But yeah, views across the board are down like 20%. Fuck, this thing's all fucked up. I don't have time to deal with it.
You know it's bad when Wings did a better job than you do, Rastov. Shut the fuck up. No one takes you seriously.
Oh, God, she's going. Let her go.
I told you I fucking got it. I drank 3
Hold on,
energy
can you just
drinks
pause
and
it
I'm
for 1
irritable.
second?
Yeah.
How long has Wings been doing YouTube?
Since like
just a legitimate question.
2008. 2008, longer than 15.
How long have I been doing it?
3 months, 4 months.
Interesting. Should I be as good as someone that's been doing it that long? No, but guess what? I can fucking learn from his mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, that's the opportunity. If I have this much time, same time as him, I guarantee you I'll be fucking better than I was right now. Makes no sense.
Yeah.
Great work, Becky. Solid argument as always.
There, I fixed my
Sorry, carry
numbers. Okay.
My allergies are bad. I am not standing up for taking shit from a 400-pound fat ass who's too scared to go outside and do jumping jacks. Rastov, the only work you'll do is getting a tattoo where you lay there and someone else does all the work for you. Oh, I can't wait till this clip is on live tomorrow so you have to react to me.
Okay, this is the same woman that refused to do jumping jacks or to do any physical activities. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's just hypocritical.
Did you hear what she just said?
What?
She said, I can't wait for you guys to react to this clip tomorrow. And then she came in here and complained that we reacted to this clip.
She's sending me texts right now that she's mad that we're reacting to it. But in the moment, she said we could react to it. None of this makes any sense from Becky. And look, again, I can't stress this enough. I didn't punish Tina. I didn't punish Becky. I didn't say you have to do this, you have to do that, da-da-da-da, right? I did suggest that Becky does a weekend stream for Roxy, which she agreed to, right? But I suggested it. It wasn't a punishment. I don't think that's going to happen anymore.
I would say probably not.
You know? But, I mean, I didn't punish them. I have a right to voice my opinion. Just like Becky on your show on Queens, if you choose to do your show tonight, you can easily go live and say you disagree with me. You know? But when I called into your show to fix this, you wouldn't let me speak.
Even though you're the main show, I'm the main fucking entertainment. So sit your ass down and take notes, bitch. God, you got there by some lucky fucking break. Shut the fuck up, close your mouth, and don't draw attention to yourself, and maybe you can skirt by while the rest of us carry your 400 pounds of dead fucking weights. Thank you. I'm done.
Rastov is just not. Rastov is just not the reason why anyone's views down. He's just not. You know, obviously. I know there's a lot of people that want Winks back, and there's a lot of people that don't like Rastov, and they've been pushing this fucking narrative that our show is somehow falling apart. And I've played into it, obviously, right? Because Rastov's here. It's not true. It's not true.
How can I be insignificant and have that much of an impact? It literally
Exactly.
does not make sense. But you can't apply logic to Becky, okay? Because they're just you'll want to, like, you know, so.
This is the clip that I really want to refer to and I want to respond to. This is the last clip, I think.
bad for her with that.
Rastov changed a lot since he got over to LC over there with Local Live. He really did. But you know what, Rastov? Until you get the same cut as them, you're the bitch man.
He is the bitch.
What?
I've said this before. The only reason why I didn't fight my ass off to get that spot on Lolcow Live, because we all know of the people in the LCU, I would have been one of the best, if not the best for that position. The whole reason I didn't fight for it more is because I didn't want to have to be the bitch of the show. He's the fucking bitch. How's it feel, Rastov, to be the bitch? You still haven't even shaved all your hair off yet. They're making you get a tattoo of Dog the Bounty Hunter before you replace it with Boogie's mugshot. Is this what you've become in life? You have no tattoos and now you're just willing to desecrate your body just to try to get some fucking internet clout? That's who you are? I thought we
Becky, you've eaten cat food. You've done a lot of embarrassing stuff for entertainment. The main thing, shaved your head to get back in the LCU. Like, you can't make this point. It doesn't make sense coming from you. It just doesn't.
She came here chasing clout from RTU. That's the only reason she's here, is because she was fucking spilling dirt on fucking Review Tech.
True.
Like, these points just don't make sense. But, okay.
We just had a whole meeting about people not being fake. Rastov, you're the fakest one here. And you know what, Tina? You don't need Rastov to make money because I will be here any fucking weekend over that slow dripping cunt. Fuck Rastov. I could take anything he could do in double or triplet. Fuck that idiot. Let him
You're
go.
so mad at him.
I am, because it's all coming out because I cannot
One
believe
second.
the audacity.
So she'll be there any weekend, guys, but she won't be there on the weekdays when we're required to work. Fuck off, bitch. Jesus Christ.
I mean,
I just can't, man. It's so dumb.
dude, and look, you know, is Becky going to stream tonight? I don't know. She gets mad. She might say that she doesn't want to, and then 10 minutes later want to stream. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it until we're like 10 minutes to 8. Then I'll figure out if she's going to be live or not. If she's not, then we'll go 4 hours, and then we'll redirect directly to Rewind. I don't know, right? You got to let people get their little anger out and whatnot. But hey, if you're going to act this way, I have a right to fucking respond and give my opinion. And I ain't going to listen to a motherfucker
Rifleman super chatted
that tells me I
$20.
don't.
Last night, Becky set a goal for Tina to get a tattoo like what?
Mary, thank you for the 10 gifted. Yeah, everybody's been on that tattoo meta. All right. I really, there's something that I truly want to respond to.
Of him to come up here alongside Keem as if he's fucking somebody. As if he's somebody. Get the fuck out of here. You are nobody, Rastov. And the day you're off that show, the world will forget about you all over again. What was your legacy before coming to YouTube? Oh,
God, don't know.
Maxisker up super chatted $50. Man Queens has pissed me off. Rastov is my boy.
I'm not gonna pause and react to every little thing. I'm just gonna let it play.
that's right. We don't know any of it because you were a nobody. Look up Tina before the LCU. Look up me before the LCU. We were fucking somebodies. You are nobody. And that's because you're not an entertainer. You're just a fucking businessman sitting in front of a webcam trying to rub 2 shekels together. I hope it makes you happy. Useless. It didn't pick up what you said, Tina.
Well, not only that, though, he's only taking a 10% percentage. A real businessman would want equal opportunity and equal cuts. You can tell you're just a bitch.
Alex Jones, and you're somebody? Actually, yes, I am. I've spoken about the Fair Use Act on congressional panels. I did graduate from Harvard. I was a national chess champion. I have an entire laundry list of accomplishments to my fucking name, to where nowadays I don't need to prove myself to anybody, just like fucking Tina doesn't. But you know who does have to try so hard to prove themselves? Rastov. And he runs around like he's top fucking dog when he's a little chihuahua and doesn't realize that he's so stupid, he doesn't realize how little his value is here. He doesn't realize that his 10% is just so that everyone can steamroll over him while he takes the least amount of money. Because he's the only one who would settle for that. I would have never settled for 10% of Lolcow Live. Would you, Tina?
No.
Of course.
Okay. So Tina and Becky say they would never settle for 10% of Lolcow Live. I can tell you, as a fact, I know because I write the checks, 10% of this show is way more than Tina and Becky make. Getting their 25%. That's just a fucking fact. All right.
It's like fucking double what I had on Aussie. It's crazy.
And I just really, really want to like pound this home. All right. If we would have picked Tina, Becky, anyone in the LCU or outside of the LCU, the percentage they would have got of the show would have been 10% for everyone. The only way we would have given 25%, which Wings had to someone coming in, would be someone that would raise the
Blue Collar
value.
Joe Biceps super chatted $20. Keem doesn't have time for this crap. He's the Johnny Carson of YouTube.
The only way we would have given 25%, which Wings had, right, one of the founders, right, is if they would have came in and brought the value of the company up 25%. So we're talking like a popular streamer, a popular YouTuber. If they came in, they would have got that Wings percentage. But there's this narrative going around that somehow Rastov's an idiot. Rastov got scammed. We're greedy because we only give 10%. Like, we got to clarify this because there's a lot of fucking idiots on Reddit, in the comments, and apparently other hosts. All right. Me, Boogie, and Wings built this fucking thing. The reason why Boogie has 25% and higher now is because he founded it. You know, the reason why Wings got 25% is he founded it. Boogie and Wings had to get checks for like fucking what, $1,000 or something, you know?
Yeah.
They played.
Our first check was like 600. Like we had to grind our way up from nothing.
They built it, all right? And now that it's an established brand, all right, that's broken all kinds of fucking records, that's went viral, that, you know, you have the biggest YouTubers on the platform reacting to LolCow Live, all right? Now that we've built this fucking thing, we're not giving 25% of what we built to the next person we hire, to the person to fill in Wing's spot. That's stupid. Who the fuck would do that? That makes no fucking sense. All right. Imagine you go and you make a fucking company, right? And then one of your partners fucking leaves. You have to give them a severance pay, right? You know, to do the thing. And then you just offered that percentage after you built a wildly successful business to the new guy that comes in to fill those job details. Like, that doesn't make sense. No businessman would ever do that. And Rastov made a great deal. Rastov could come here, not perform at all, and he still gets 10% of the empire that we built.
Exactly.
So
I would say that's a smart business decision.
Very smart.
Rastov made a good deal, and we made a good deal. You want to know why? I make fair deals to both sides. I figure out what the value is, and I take a little bit less than what I'm deserved. That's the deal I make. I make fair fucking deals. To spin it off that somehow Rastov's an idiot, that he's going to be walking away with like $8,000 this month, makes no sense to me. Because I know that's more than you're making, Tina and Becky.
Exactly.
For fuck's sake.
Of course not. Yeah. That's the only reason you're there, Rastov, because you're the cheap bitch. Key went to the street corner and saw poor little Rastov crying in his Aussie tears and said, "Here, I can fix you. Let me save you." God, how's it feel to be a damsel in distress, Rastov?
Why didn't you pick Becky?
That's pretty obvious, ain't it?
No, I want you to say it.
There's multiple reasons why I didn't pick Becky. One, Becky is one of the greatest entertainers we have here. And she is the best female entertainer we have here. And I've always said that.
I agree.
And I've always said that. And the #1 female show is Queens, and she should lead it. And she should be on it. Pulling her off would destroy that entire fucking brand.
Right?
That's why she's there. Would she do good on this show? Sure. But she wasn't the right fit. The right fit for this show was the guy willing to help the entire universe. Because we had a major problem with Wings of Redemption. And that was the extra credit stuff. Wings did not understand that the other shows doing good help the main show. That the universe helps the main show. That all of this helps each other. He didn't get that. And if we were going to replace Wings with someone, it had to be someone who fundamentally understood that.
Yep.
It's the rising tide, man. Floats all the boats.
Bingo. How many times I said that before you were on the show?
And honestly, you earned it, in my opinion. You earned it.
And if you,
I don't
hadn't
feel
earned
like
it-
I did, but I'm going to keep trying to work to make it feel like I did.
And that's what I was about to say. If you hadn't earned it by the time you got in here, I believe you have earned it now. And when you put ink on your body, you'll have sealed the fucking deal. That's you signing. You're earning it. It's more than Becky would have done even for this spot.
Dude,
in my
I don't
opinion.
fucking care what anyone says. I want to live in a world where if you're loyal as shit and you work extra hard and you do extra stuff that you're not supposed to be doing, you're going above and beyond, that you get rewarded for it. That's the world I want to fucking live in. We live in this fucking horrible society now where blue collar workers are out there and they're fucking going the extra mile and not getting the fucking promotion, not becoming the fucking manager. And it becomes like this ugly world that we live in where certain people in certain jobs cannot get ahead no matter what you do. And you just lose all fucking faith in this fucking reality, in this life. All right? That's not the world I want to live in. I'm a person in power, a position.
Big Benny Steve super chatted $20. The only reason they backtracked and apologized is because the LCU audience revolted against them. If they still had the audience that liked them, Becky would still be trying to justify this. She doesn't deserve a show.
I am in a position of power and I was able to give the right guy the fucking promotion. And I did. And people might say, oh, you just wanted yes, man. You just wanted this. You just wanted that. You can say that till you're fucking blue in the face. All right. It doesn't matter because my views will go up. This show will fucking grow and it will make more money. And since day one, I've dealt with, oh, the show's dying. The show's not going anywhere. This show sucks. I can't believe you have Wings on there. Wings is killing the show. Fire Wings, da-da-da-da. I don't care. I'm not listening to you on Reddit. I'm not listening to you in the fucking comments. I'm listening to me. Rastov's the right guy. This show's going to fucking double in views. This show's going to be fucking way much higher a year from now. This show is going to do more live events. This show is going to break more records. And this show is going to be #1 on fucking YouTube over and over and over again. And I will sit here and say, I've proven you wrong again. Anyhow.
I did want to bring something up, by the way. Someone in Discord brought this to my attention. If you check our leaderboards, you've lied today. Because you said that Queens was the #2 show, and it's not. It's Rewind, according to our leaderboard.
Hey!
What?
As of right now, on Super Chat rankings, Rewind is winning.
What?
Yep.
Bro.
Okay.
Fucking A Rewind, dude.
I'm on the leaderboard right now. What the fuck?
Look at that shit right there.
Oh
yes!
my God.
RWOs for life, baby.
Queens is literally not the #2 show. Oh my
This
God.
is the #3 show.
That's the #3 show. Holy shit.
Wait. Does that make Xylee the #1 female host in the network?
Wait. Let's look at Gifted. Queens still has it on members. All right. And let's look at the breakdown. Queens still has it here. So look, when we're just talking about Super Chat, yes, Rewind has them beat. But I can tell you, because I know these numbers, Queens is still in second place overall with how much money they're making this month.
For now. Yesterday didn't help, and not going live today sure wouldn't make it any better, would it, Becky?
But if they don't go live today, yes, Rewind would have a nice jump start on them.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're almost through this. Let's just get through it.
I'm
The
done
hooker.
now.
He spreads for bread.
More than I do. He sure as fuck does. He spreads for bread. He gets tattooed for bread. He shaves his head for bread. At least
Dyed
when
his
I
hair for
shaved my
bread.
head, I was the first one in the fucking LCU to do
Good
it.
Boogie.
Hello,
That's
Boogie.
good Boogie. I love Boogie.
This is where me and Boogie come in and remind her that Rastov's 10% is more than what they're making. So it's just like, the fucking delusion that Tina and Becky were displaying that somehow like we'd pick a third host and give one of them 25% of a brand of an empire we built, that me, Boogie, and Wings built. No, we would not give you 25%. That makes no business sense at all. You weren't here, Becky, for the year and a half building this thing. You weren't here, Tina, for the year and a half building this thing. You're not owed 25% of Lolcow Live. We would never give it to you. Anyone, really. Like, you know, if Asmon Gold came up here, right, our stream numbers would go up. He would, you know, bring an immense value, right? Because Asmon Gold is a big name. He'd bring a lot of people with him. He'd probably get like 30, 40, maybe even 40% of the breakdown, right? Because he would add immense value to Lolcow Live, you know? But someone else on a competing show that I found that I made their career for that can't add anything to this show, really? As far as, you know, views and money? No, dude. We would never do that. Anyhow. What do you guys got? I got to pee.
Just remember, guys, taking a pay rise is a bitch move. All right? If you ever have an opportunity to get a pay rise, don't do it. Because it's a dumb thing to do. What the fuck? It's so stupid.
And I genuinely, like, want to drive home. At the end of the day, I've given you endless amounts of shit, but if I didn't care, I wouldn't have done it. I care not because of the show, because of the brand, because of all that. Sure, I care about those things, but I do care about you, man. And like talking to you last night really did drive home the fact that, like, fuck somebody who hurts Roxy's family, and then tries to double down by hurting you. Fuck that kind of person. It doesn't make any sense. I just, you came in there and said this hit close to home, and her response to that was to then try to hurt you.
It's not the first time she's done like shit like that that's impacted me as well. Like in the past, she mentioned that Albert's dad like took his life to get away from him, right? Like, and it was like, like that was the first time that it really, you know, but like, this is the thing. Like, sometimes I'm just fucking naive and I'm like, all right, well, she's not as bad as she used to be, right? People are saying she's on the upswing, and then she goes and does some shit like this, and I'm like, you know what? I got burned once. I got burned twice. You fucking did to me. I don't care. Like,
yeah.
I will not make this mistake again.
Holy shit, Mel.
Jesus Christ. Mel with the 50 fucking gifted.
Thank you so much, Mel. I appreciate it.
Oh my God, that's insane.
That's amazing.
Thank you, Mel. Everybody do us a favor. If you get a gifted membership, say thanks to Mel.
Yeah.
And this whole idea of like, you know, Rastov is the bitch of the fucking show. He's the new guy. We're going to fuck with him. We're going to.
That's kind of in the fine print.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what you signed up for.
Duh. You know, like, come on. Anyhow, we really do need to get to these tattoos because we have to select a tattoo for Rastov.
This is.
We got to get this done.
Finally, some good news.
We got to. I got to start a goal. I was supposed to start a goal and I never did. Fuck. All right.
Start a goal. Fire Becky. Make it 50-50s.
I'm gonna make it 30 TTSs because we do not have time for 50. 30 TTSs.
We got an hour. What do you mean?
We don't have an hour. We have 30.
You said we're going 30 minutes into Queens.
Depending on, I don't know if they're going live. Or not. If they don't go live, we got 4 hours. I'm gonna do 30. 30's fine.
I love that you debated it.
I love that you're literally trying to just get out of it.
It's like I got shit to do.
All right, I've started the goal. Goal's set. All right, this is you guys picking the tattoo. Now, here are your options. We had our lovely members in the Discord make the options. And also, guys, by the way, Eric's Lego movie is done. Just so you guys know.
Lobby super chatted $19.99. How much would it take to get rid of Becky off of Queens? Keem, she is hurting your brand and brings nothing to your company except toxicity.
I'm not going to fire Becky. But if Becky quits, I mean, she quits. There's nothing I can do about that. You know, it is what it is. I've already went out of my way to try to fix things with her.
Super chatted $19.99. I know your guys' take on Becky, but we have to hear the take on Tina because as much I love Tina, She keeps flip-flopping and now karma has arrived.
Well, Tina, for the most part, has taken accountability. You know, Tina was cracking jokes, but then saying, but I just want you guys to know, like, you know, septic is a serious thing. And we are hoping for the best for, you know, Roxy's husband and all that. Like, she goes to do the moment of silence and Becky's like laughing during it. It's like, dude, like, you know what I mean? It's like,
I have an opinion on Tina, and she did not like this opinion, but I'm going to share it again anyway. Tina's kind of like unfiltered, just whatever the fuck is in her brain will come out. If you put something in her brain, like Becky was, this is what we're doing, we're making fun of this man, then she's going to go all in on that because she's an unfiltered person. But she immediately regretted it, immediately apologized, and did everything she could to fix it.
And then she was trying to get Becky to stop, you know? So it's like, dude, come on. You know, Tina even says in that thing, hey, look, I'm apologizing. It is what it is. I'm just going to have to learn from this and move on. She said something along those lines. They're just not the same. Becky went to double down, triple down, make excuses. It's like they're not the same. All right, guys, here are the tattoo options. We got...
I can't even see them.
It says stream paused.
Oh, okay. Let me see this. Here are the tattoo options. We have Boogie, the mugshot with the wings, like the RTU DSP nutting fucking wings. We got this, got crowns. I'll
do that one.
We got that tattoo. We got Rastov.
I didn't see that. That's fucking awesome. I want that. That looks like my dad.
Rastov, the bounty hunter.
I want that one. I want that one.
That unironically looks like you. Like, what the fuck?
I actually want that. That literally looks like my dad.
Okay. We got Boogie2988.
I'm not. No way.
Oh, that's terrible.
We got this one. None of these look like Boogie, but here's one with the
Rage
wings.
Against the Game super chatted $20. Imagine my surprise when they said no taxes on overtime just for work to take away overtime. Love being blue collar and fuck Becky.
Yep. Dude, sucks.
Thank you, bro.
Then we have Boogie the Clown as a potential tattoo. We got the tramp stamp.
What the fuck is that?
Some of you guys worked really hard on these and it shows.
Yeah. That's like the Lego movie right there.
Somehow this face is the closest to actually Boogie and still looks nothing like him.
Yeah.
We have this. I jerk it.
I jerk it.
We have this one.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know why you don't have a gun. Okay. All right.
Last night.
All right. Did somebody delete my goal? Why is my goal gone?
I didn't see a goal pop up.
It didn't go up.
What?
Maybe whoever got rid of the redirect did it.
Could be.
It says I'm not signed in as the owner, which makes no sense to me.
Now that's from our LolCow trading card right there.
Can you make a goal? Can you make a goal of 30 real quick? Because we're running out of time. We have the LolCow trading card. One. Why do you got a fucking wiener in your head?
I am not getting a wiener on my body. I'm just putting that out there right now.
Okay. One for me and one for my hooker.
Jesus Christ.
Goal is now set.
Okay, Boogie, look at this one. What the fuck?
What the Sammy?
They put your face on Sammy.
Face on my dog. Oh.
Wire tattoo with butterflies.
Romantic.
Boogie is my babe. Oh.
I'm not doing that one.
That looks like a really good tattoo.
You should get that as a tramp
That's
stamp.
meant to be a tramp stamp. No, thank you.
Bonded out Boogie. What?
Oh, shit.
What is happening?
That's so weird.
Don't test my
Test my
gangster.
gangster.
Okay, that's a good tagline. That's an actual good tagline.
Oh.
Don't test my gangster. Saving
I
Private
think that was
Beans.
Cafe.
Yeah, okay. I'm in tremendous
Tremendous
joy. I do love my brooms.
That looks like wings.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought it was wings.
I'm
Oh,
not
God.
doing that one.
Do that one.
Doing that
Do that one.
No, that looks like
that's so
RTU.
good.
It looks like fucking RTU.
It does. It does actually.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's
That's funny. That is so
all
funny.
these are good. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's good.
Can't
too.
wait for Boogie to get a tattoo next.
Dude, Boogie does not look this young or this skinny.
No, but in my dreams.
Okay, what the fuck is happening here?
I want the bounty hunter one, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually fucking cool.
What is happening here? Okay, get me out of here. All right.
See, that was just good.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
doesn't-
I think that's the one he should
Boogie,
get.
Doesn't look like
it
you
doesn't
though.
look like you at all. Who the fuck is
I know,
that?
but I mean, not exactly
looks like
that, but
Nick
inspired
Frost.
like that. That style, that you know.
What about this one, Rastov? Rastov, you want that one?
You should get
I'm
that
gonna
one and
say
let me-
no.
No, you should get that one because that's what got you this job. You want to talk about something that genuinely shows the moment you got hired. That was it right there.
I don't know,
I'm gonna
chat.
say no.
I don't know, chat. Should Rastov get this one? I don't know.
I am not getting that on my fucking arm. Oh my god.
No, dude, Rastov, okay, listen to me. Listen to me. All right.
No,
No,
you're
no.
not gonna
Hear me
gaslight
out.
me. No,
Hear me
I'm not
out.
getting that.
Hear me out. Hear me out. All right. You get this tattoo. You're looking at it, right? And then text underneath it that says divine intervention. Divine intervention.
Stop making it sound appealing. I don't want that on my body.
Bro, divine intervention.
No, I can't. I'm not doing that, dude. I can't get Wings fucking like table slamming his wife on my arm.
You know what he said about you?
Somebody
He-
got the blanket.
He said you were the wrong pick.
So does a lot of people. Don't care.
We got
Right.
these ones.
This is the thing that fucks me up about it, right? Is like people are saying you shouldn't be here, you're the wrong guy. Like I'm supposed to be like, no, you're right, bye. Bro, I got given an opportunity I don't feel like I deserve. I'm gonna try to fucking earn it, and I'm gonna do my best. Like, what the fuck do you want from me?
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
That was good.
We got this. That one's good. I mean, I wish it looked more like Boogie, but
Yeah.
That looks more like him than. I mean, I'm not doing that.
and there it is. So we have all the tattoos. Chat, let us know right now. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? I like
DSP.
divine.
I want that bounty hunter one.
I like divine
DSP one.
intervention. Divine intervention would be a dope tattoo.
I'd
Boogie,
get him fucking like with his hand on your throat.
The one with the wings, man.
No, the bounty hunter dude. I want that. But I like the background taken out in the car. Like
that's
just
so,
just the.
it's so insane how close this guy looks like you.
Yeah.
It literally looks like my dad.
Really?
That's the funny
Did
thing.
your dad
without the
have that
hair.
haircut?
No, but that look, he had the same fucking facial hair and shit like that, and he was a cop.
Starlight
So
super chatted $20. Rastov so worried about what goes on the outside of his body, but not the inside. Okay, bud.
yeah, I don't
That's
let
fair.
anyone on the inside of my body. You're right.
That's fair.
Rastov,
That's
how
fair.
are you
Just
doing
for
on
me.
your how are you doing on your weight loss?
Not pretty good. My clothes are feeling a little looser. I haven't got the scales yet though. I still got to get those
You
How
gotta
have you not got it yet?
listen.
because I keep forgetting.
Rastov, this is what you do. All right. No bread, no sugar, meat, vegetables, and fruit. Meat, vegetables, and fruit. That's it.
Yeah.
Meat, vegetables, and fruit. We're talking about a steak, a side of peas, some strawberries, meat, vegetables, and fruit. No processed food. It's simple.
Yep.
And then drink lots of water. No fucking pops. No. That's it. That's all you do. Bro, I'm telling you.
I've done it before. I lost like fucking, I guess you'd, say 60 something pounds.
Okay,
like,
well,
I've done it before.
You need to have a scale by tomorrow. By tomorrow's
I
show.
don't know if I get by tomorrow.
Why?
He doesn't have
I need
scores, apparently.
I need to figure out where to get it from first. All right. Look,
They don't have Amazon there.
I know I keep saying I'll get it. I genuinely keep forgetting about it. Look, I'll write it down. I'll write it down somewhere. Scale.
I don't know what we're about to do for the tattoo. Are you guys okay with him getting the bounty hunter?
That's the one that I want. I think it's funny because it's also like, do you guys have bounty bars in fucking America?
No.
I had one. I did have one when I was in the UK. It was good.
Jared the Red super chatted $20. I'm feeling the Vice City themed dog, the bounty hunter. But have him handcuffing wings with "Don't test my gangster" written on it, tears of joy.
I will legitimately get that fucking tattoo without the background and the car.
Okay, will you get that guy arresting wings with the tagline "Don't test my gangster"?
We'd have to see the AI generated art for it, but I'd be open to it.
You might as well cancel this goal because the goal's like doesn't make sense anymore. You might as well just cancel.
Yeah,
the
I'll be.
goal.
Okay.
I'll be like my lady was fucking furious with the fucking Boogie mugshot, because like, first off, she's like, okay, a tattoo, that's fine, and I was like, it's gonna be probably the Local Live fucking thing, and she's like, all right, I guess. And then she came home yesterday, and I was like, yeah, they picked it. She was like, oh, was it Aussie or Live? It was Boogie's mugshot. She's like, there is no fucking way I'm waking up in the morning to him fucking looking at me. And I was like, you know what? Fair enough.
All right, I'm gonna call Becky real quick to figure out if she's doing her show or not.
Yeah, I will get, if we can get like a better AI of that specific fucking character, I'll do it.
While I'm not gonna show anything
Jazz
adult.
super chatted
Okay, I'm just gonna show the box.
It has to be the Boogie head on Sammy's body.
No,
that's good too.
Hey, Tina told me you're not doing your show tonight. Is that true?
I'm going to do the show, and I'm going to be an OBS monkey, and I'm going to click buttons so that she can do her show. I'm not going on camera or talking. I'll maybe do an intro, and that's about it. But if my words are going to constantly be used against me, I'm going to take my
PPIX
words
super
away.
chatted $20.
That's all.
Mr.
Okay,
King,
well,
you should
listen,
get the bounty
I know you're
hunter
mad
tattoo
now,
a big portion
but
on your
if
back.
I said
and
some
Mr.
stupid shit on my
KEEMSTAR,
show,
how was
you'd
your
react
day?
to it.
And Boogie
You'd have
I
some
joined the
opinion,
Discord
right?
and messaged
Everyone
you.
has a right to have an opinion on what that show was.
It's not just the opinion, it's the misrepresenting things, saying I have to take accountability, I have to take accountability. Why don't you guys take accountability for keeping this conversation going after it was already settled?
Well,
Where's that accountability?
I take full
Where's
accountability
Rastov
for
apologizing
entertaining our audience for 2 hours.
fucking with my show
Can I explain
yesterday?
Can I explain one thing at once? I've already explained to you that I was saying you weren't taking accountability in the clip that I was watching.
Yes, you explained that, and then you kicked me off before I could even respond. I was going to say, oh, okay, fine, that makes sense. That's not the way I understood it. But instead, I got kicked off and booted. Well, Rastov keeps talking about how I'm manipulating people when really that's what he's doing. He's fucking sympathy baiting. I'm the one who gets dragged through all the mud. So you know what? Let him talk and sympathy bait. He's the one who gets paid more for it, right? So let him. I'm not getting paid enough to deal with that fucking shit.
Well, you say shit on your show. We have a right to respond. If I say stupid shit on my show, you give your opinions all the time. It's like right now, Becky, me and you have had a good working relationship for like since Fat Camp, like a little bit after there was Rocky, but there's no reason to fucking blow up and stop doing shows and quitting. I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. I didn't punish you for what you guys said, but I have a right to react to it. I have a right to my own opinion, right?
Yeah, but react to it and acknowledge it for what it is, that you're milking me dry for content. Admit that I'm the fucking content for your show, and maybe treat me like I deserve being treated, like I give something to this fucking universe, because I do, and I don't get recognized for any of it.
Yes, you do.
I get punished. You know what? I'm the top female performer in the universe. great. Now I can never leave my fucking job. But Rastov, who was on a shitty show, he can get promoted because he wasn't essential on his fucking show. But me, I guess I'm just going to be stuck in Queensland forever, where I'm always the punching bag.
It's the top fucking show in the universe. And you know, wouldn't it be bad being stuck there if that show ends up making like 4 times of what it's making now, like by the end of the year? Like,
it's not bad being stuck there. You're right. I love being there. I like working with Tina. But every time we start doing good, something fucks with us, including this. We were doing good. Oh, now all of a sudden Becky's a racist. Really? You, KEEMSTAR, who said Alex is a blank, is going to drag me for being racist. That's the universe I'm in right now. I'm tired of being gassed.
well, I really hate when people bring up a mistake, a known mistake that I've taken accountability for 15 years ago to justify like some weird fucking take where somehow I can't call out racism now. No, I have a right to call out racism.
So you know what? I'm so tired of having a whole show about my mistake when I already acknowledged and took accountability for it. You could have easily covered something else if you had other content.
Why did I do the show about you guys today?
Because your ego got hurt, in my opinion, that I didn't let you talk and tell me exactly how to apologize yesterday. The truth was, I didn't need to hear that I needed to say I'm sorry. As soon as I saw that Roxy was hurting from it, the words were ready to pour out of my lips.
But did you or did you not play a part in forcing me to react to all this by not letting me speak on your own show?
Back on the show, you could have talked more. I just didn't let you drag out the apology bit. I was like, let me just nip this in the bud. If that's an issue, of course I'm sorry. Let me just apologize for it right away. But then you wanted to drag it out and on and on.
No, I wanted to explain why. I was trying to give you information that you didn't have about why it was serious. And you wouldn't let me talk.
I let you talk after I apologized.
And then after that, then you made this whole fucking thing about Rastov, which we're going to respond to. You're talking about our co-host.
Well, that's fine. You could respond. I was fine with you responding to any of it. But just respond to it accurately. Stop saying and riling up the people saying I'm not taking accountability when the issue has already been solved.
How many times are we going to loop on the same thing I was talking about in that clip? You said you were sorry, and then you continued to make jokes after in that clip. At that time, you were not taking accountability. You since have.
And maybe if you had, instead of kicking me off out of anger, you just let me say, oh, okay, I didn't understand that's what you meant. I wouldn't have been so hot under the collar. But then I get kicked off. Rastov keeps talking his shit.
But you do know why you were kicked off, right? Is because the whole point of us doing it is because you wouldn't let me talk yesterday on fucking Queens. So
yes, because your ego was hurt and you're punishing me. It's not really about what I said about Roxy.
Okay.
The point is it? It's because you want to punish me.
It's not that my ego is hurt. It's just the fact that KEEMSTAR is going to be able to give his opinion on KEEMSTAR's show. Has nothing to do with ego. I'm not going to let you stop me from expressing my opinion on my show. It's not ego.
I didn't have a problem with you expressing your opinion. I saw what your show was going to be today. I saw my face was on every thumbnail because, gee, I learned it's fucking important to look at thumbnails even if they're all clickbait. So what? Fine, talk about me, but stop misrepresenting things. And that is what was happening.
I didn't. Okay, we're looping. All right, have a good show, Becky.
Thanks.
Bro. If you fucking if you buy her bullshit, you deserve each other. That's all I'm gonna say. If you don't like me because of it, cool. But bro, did you listen to that? Are you fucking serious? She tried to. I'm not gonna yell.
How many times did she just
dude.
try to insert into the conversation that I was lying about her? No, we've already established. We've already established that that's not true. You've acknowledged that I was not lying about you. You've acknowledged it. Why are we going back to that? What the fuck is happening? Anyhow,
but it's also stuff that she said. No one made anything up.
I did not lie about her.
No.
Anyhow.
Just real quick, this takes 30 seconds. I got a package in the mail today. Someone took credit for this. I'm not going to show the thing I can't show. It included, explain this to me. This is 2 portable chargers, which is great. I'll take these to the convention this weekend. LED strip lights, which obviously I'll use, and a desktop lamp, which, okay, I'll probably use it. And then this, I had to Google what this is because there's no markings on the box. What this is a male adult sex toy. And so when you put all these together, a light, RGB lights, electric fucking batteries, and a giant fucking dildo, then what this looks like I got someone's OnlyFans set up. And then somebody donated and took credit for this and said that you said that, what are you doing? What is happening? I have your name.
Is there a chance that your roommate ordered this stuff for themselves?
No, because their name would have been on it. Trust me, I know. This had a.
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said under a pseudonym?
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
I'll ask. Let me see.
Dude's like, he's emailing the company being like, fuck, I didn't get my package. It said it was delivered.
Hey, man, did you order like a big, giant male dildo with like the crotch and everything with it? Because if so, let me know. It's in the studio. Just come get it.
Hey, man, did you order like a big, giant male?
Why are you saying a male dildo? Isn't it like... What do you mean?
Because it's got the anatomical body built around it.
Of a guy or a girl?
Of a guy. Right? I don't know if the butthole's included.
Wait.
It's
so
not
the
just
doll.
a wiener.
Okay, stop. The doll is a guy.
Yes, it says male sex toy, and it represents like a male wiener with the male crotch body connected to it. I want to open it up and show it on the Discord or something. I don't know. Like, I want to see what's in it. But if it's one of my roommates, I don't want to touch it.
Roxy's now blasting Tina, by the way, saying she just sent me a DM saying that Tina sent prayers long before her show, so Tina knew how serious it was.
Roxy sent me a very lovely voice note last night as well.
Let's put
everything.
grab Roxy. Roxy, can you get in here for the last 8 minutes?
Yeah.
Roxy, can you get in here the last 8 minutes? Can somebody find Roxy?
I'll tag her real quick.
See if she's in one of the live things.
Oh, we didn't watch Eric's video either.
We can. We have time. While we're waiting for Roxy to get here, let's watch the full video.
Yeah, you're going to love it.
This is true cinema, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have the video? You have it? Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
What we do here is go back.
Turn your head. It's right there, right?
Do whatever you're going to do.
Turn it for the camera.
Do whatever the fuck you're going to do. I ain't participating. I do not consent. Now do whatever the fuck you're going to do.
Just look at it.
Do whatever the fuck you're going to do.
Look that way.
Fuck you, no. Do it here, bitch. Now do it. Do it where my face is. Do it on my fucking dime. Do it on my fucking time. Fuck you. I do not consent. I will not fucking do it. Now get at me. I'll turn my face the way I want my face to be fucking turned.
Bro, what is this? You gonna cut up my fucking throat next too?
No! But you sure the fuck ain't cutting in mine.
Brian Silva super chatted $9.99. Billy, you give us someone to root for. We love you. Keep up the weight loss.
Hell yeah. I just ate soup. Sorry.
Boogie, this has been a long time coming.
We agreed to put it on my fingers, you dumb fucking cunt. We agreed. I'm just gonna pick it off my face again, you dumb motherfucker. I'm just gonna pick it off my face again, you dumb motherfucker. I'm just gonna pick it off my face again.
Well, you remember about 3 weeks back, I said that I likely could potentially have a form of cancer. Turns out I got a rare blood cancer called polycythemia vera. You know me and my dark sense of humor. When my doctor told me all of this, I said, if I die of cancer, doc, instead of my morbid obesity, which I've been working so hard on for the last 30 years.
Okay. Well, I like the intro, which chose iDubbbz music for some reason. Then the last minute and a half outro, which is credits, you know. It's good.
Boogie Lights always a solid song.
Mm-hmm. Then I like the 30-second of content. That was good. That was pretty good.
If anything, I would say that Keem probably didn't pay him enough.
Yeah, I think we overpaid, honestly. He really delivered.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like...
What the fuck was that? What was that? Are you fucking kidding me, Eric? Are you kidding me? First of all, you grabbed a clip that was outside at Fat Camp on a boom mic. We have studios. We talking the best mics in the fucking business. And you used a clip with the worst audio you could possibly find at one of the most boring fucking scenes ever. What was that, bro? That was dog shit. More of this video is the fucking intro and fucking outro of stolen iDubbbz music than the actual content, and you use the worst audio you could possibly find in the least entertaining segment of the whole Local Live fucking universe. Go fuck yourself, Eric!
So should we get him to do part 2? Maybe not.
I did like that he immortalized Desi's chicken. That was nice.
Yeah. He's so mad.
I could put this on while I sleep tonight. It'll really put me down, you know. We appreciate that part.
Why waste money on sleeping pills?
Yeah, when you can just watch Eric's videos. 28-second intro, 54-second outro, and a 2-minute video. What's that leave? 30 seconds of content.
I'm proud of him, like, truly.
You know how he told me in Discord chat how long it took him? Do you know how long it took him? He said he worked really hard for 2 days. Took him 2 days. And it shows 2 hard days of work. We hired a very special boy. We hired a very special boy for a special project. And we got something special.
Can we get some W's in the chat for Eric's movie? Come on, guys. He tried. He worked really hard.
We'll see you tomorrow.